Welcome to the Eldest Daughter Files, the space where the strong ones speak, the quiet ones unravel, and the girls who grew up too soon finally get to slow down. I'm your host, Zena, and around here we tell the stories we never had time to feel. Because when you're the oldest daughter like me, you're not just a sibling, you are the parentified child. You're the fixer, the listener, the one who never got to fall apart. Every episode, we open a file, a memory, a wound, a lesson, and we make space for healing. Today's story? It's one so many of us carry in silence. Before I ever learned how to care for myself, I had already learned how to soothe a crying baby, pack a lunchbox, and clean up after a mess I didn't make. If you're the eldest daughter, especially in an immigrant or traditional household, this isn't rare, it's reality. I'm super excited about our first episode. Today on the Eldest Daughter Files, we're opening one of the most common but rarely spoken chapters, the story of raising siblings like they were your own. It's tender, it's heavy, and for many of us, it's trauma we normalized. My guest today is Kemi, and her story might just unlock something in you. Hey girl, welcome to our first episode of the Eldest Daughters File. So glad to have you here, Kemi. Before we dive in, I want to ask you something I think a lot of eldest daughters never really hear out loud. When did you first realize that you were carrying more than a child should, and that no one was coming to help?
I think I was about 8 when I realized I wasn't just a big sister. I was mom number 2. My mom worked 2 jobs, and I get it, she was doing her best. But suddenly, I was waking my siblings up, bathing them, feeding them, walking them to school. I didn't know the word for it then, but I had become their caregiver. No one asked me if I was okay. I was praised, called mature, responsible, but I was also exhausted. I missed school trips because no one could watch the kids. I didn't have after-school fun because I had dinner to cook.
Tell me about it. We don't get to just be a kid.
No, we don't. I was living a life that wasn't mine yet. And the crazy part? I didn't even feel angry at the time. I felt guilty for even feeling tired the moment it hit me. I was 20. In college, my little sister called me crying because she didn't know how to talk to our mom, and I realized I was still parenting, still carrying, still fixing. I had never stopped.
I get it. We become the emotional glue, but no one ever checked if you were cracking. You've talked about all the weight you carried as a child, and even into adulthood. But I'm curious. Was there a moment when it all finally caught up with you? Like your body or your mind just said, I can't keep doing this.
Yes. In therapy, I learned the term parentified child. I cried for a week. It was like someone finally named my grief. I had to mourn a childhood I never lived. I had to admit not all the praise I got was healthy. It masked my suffering.
Girl, that praise was a performance review for unpaid labor, not love.
I started reparenting myself. I learned to nap without guilt. I learned that I could be tired without explanation. I gave myself permission to say, I can't carry that today.
Girl, tell me about it. And I know it wasn't easy, was it?
Girl, not at all. The guilt still whispers, but now I whisper back. It's not mine to hold. I practice joy now, even if it's just dancing in the kitchen or buying something silly for myself.
Yes. Love that for you. That's radical. That's recovery. That's self-love. Girl, this has been amazing. My loves, if you're listening to this and you were the built-in babysitter, the third parent, the quiet fixer, hear this. You didn't imagine it. And it wasn't normal, even if it was common. You were forced to become everything for everyone. But it's never too late to become something for yourself. You can reclaim joy. You can rest without asking. You can learn to receive love that doesn't require sacrifice first.
Yep, and just because they leaned on you doesn't mean you have to carry them now. Set it down. You deserve to be held too.
Before you go, I want to hear from you too. Was there a moment in your life when you realized you were doing way too much for everyone else, and no one was doing the same for you? Drop it in the comments below. Your story might just free someone else. Okay, my darlings, until next time, thank you for sitting with us, feeling with us, and unlearning with us. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and make sure your bell notifications are on so you never miss an episode. We've got another powerful guest coming up next episode, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. Until then, be gentle with yourself. You were never meant to carry it all alone. Bye.